Hello, everyone. Welcome to Meet the Monk this evening. Today, I am Ajahn Sarayut from Wat Buddha uh, come to meet all of you again. This is our testing. We're new to this program, to this software. We try, uh, I think at least we been working, try to make it right, correct, before we actually uh, live online on streamyard.com, we Facebook and YouTube. Yeah. Today, Meet the Monk come to see you. We still testing our uh, show, our program, if you want to call that way. And today, we still testing our program. And my very first guest today is my IT monk. Yeah, uh, he is one of our uh, monk at Wat Buddha, and he have been here to work and serve our Buddhist community at Wat Buddha and the area larger than Tucson, Pima County, and Arizona for over a year now. Yeah. Today I invite Ajahn Chaiwalan Seng Thong, or we call him as Ajahn T. Yeah. To make it easy for everyone to remember and to call him. And sometimes the monk name can be very challenging for people who are not Thai or even people who are Thai or Lao, but his name is very long. Yeah, he is one of our Buddhist monks. We are very fortunate to have him to work and serve as our community at Wat Buddha Metta, and he actually uh, from the same province. I'm from Chiang Rai and also Chiang Mai. Yeah, I I I was uh, born in Chiang Rai and grew up in Chiang Mai. All of my education is from Mahachula Raj Vidyalaya University in Chiang Mai. And he also was born in Chiang Rai, but have all of his education in Bangkok. Yeah, he's a Bangkok monk. Yeah, and he's very good with technology. Yeah, and all of the work that you see through our Wat Buddha Metta Facebook or his own Facebook page is from his expertise. He's very good of doing Photoshop and have been helping our Wat Buddha Metta uh, to do the work to spread the Dharma, Buddha Dharma to the people here in Tucson and the area larger than Tucson. Yeah, and he have been helping me a lot. And along with our other monks, yeah, we have three monks uh, that work for me and with me at Wat Buddha Metta. Yeah. So today, I think it's good to invite my very first guest to our very first and very new program. And we call this program Meet the Monk. And why Meet the Monk? Because we want to invite the monk to meet uh, our community here in the United States, and also now with technology, you can meet the monk from anywhere you are. So this is very convenient to make a good use of our nowadays technology. Yeah. So we can link together no matter where you are in the world, as long as you have an internet. Yeah. That's very important. Yeah. You have to have an internet. Yeah. Today so I give the introduction for a long time. I would like to welcome Ajahn Chaiwalan to our program this morning. Good this evening. Good evening, Ajahn Chaiwalan.
Good
Welcome to the monk. Yeah,
good evening, Ajahn. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I'm glad that you can make it here. And even though we have some technical problem, how to get it live online for quite some time, but we actually uh, did it. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
and thank you for being here tonight. And and so I would like to give you opportunity to meet with our community here online. There's so many people might want to know who you are and who have done a great job of doing promoting, advertising what Buddha Metta page on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, Ajahn, and thank you to invite to me to join with the program Meet the Monk with Ajahn Sarayut, and I am happy to be here too. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
thank
Ajahn.
you. Yeah. We as the community very fortunate to have you here working with us, and as you know, and we have a very good and loving community here at Wat Buddha Metta in Tucson, Arizona. And since we are testing our program this evening, and our conversation gonna be mixed with uh, English and Thai. I know that you are working with your English, and I try to encourage you to
Right.
speak in English and be one of my PA monk here at Wat Buddha Metta when we have people come to Wat Buddha Metta to come to meditate or to do the offering, you know. Since tomorrow is going to be a very important full moon of Buddhist history. And one thing before we have a conversation, I know it's a bit late, and we sorry about that because we tried to make it work for quite some time, and we didn't get this right. The picture is not right, the video is not right, the audio is not correct, but we finally on air right now. So sorry for being late, and hopefully it's not too late for many of you. And if you happen to watch our show or our program tonight, give us your feedback about the video, the audio, the sound, and also you can give us the feedback about our conversation that we're going to talk about. And this evening we're going to talk about uh, Asa, Asalaha Puja Day and the beginning of the rain retreat day. Yeah, which is very important. And these 2 days happen one after another. And tomorrow is going to be the full moon, right? And the
Right.
full moon of Asalaha Puja day. And Ajahn T, I would like to, I'm going to call him Ajahn T. Yeah. And
Yes.
even though his name is Ajahn Chaiwalan, but his nickname is Ajahn T. So I'm going to call Ajahn T. Ajahn T, could you
Yeah.
tell us what is important history of tomorrow full moon, which is one Asalaha Puja day tomorrow. You can speak in Thai or English as you feel comfortable, and then if you do in Thai, I will help to translate in English to our audience. And if you do in English,
Yes, Ajahn.
it's excellent. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Ajahn. Thank you so much. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the program Meet the Monk with Ajahn Sarayut Ananta, the abbot of Wat Buddha Metta. And for my comfortable tonight, I would like to talk in Thai language. เจริญพรญาติโยมสาธุชนทุกท่านนะครับ ซึ่งในวันนี้ทางประเทศไทยก็จะตรงกับวันอาสาฬหบูชา ซึ่งในขณะนี้ที่อเมริกาที่ทูซอนตอนนี้เวลา 21:29 นาทีนะครับ ซึ่งวันอาสาฬหบูชามีความสำคัญอย่างไร วันอาสาฬหบูชามีความสำคัญอยู่5อย่างด้วยกันจ้ะ อย่างแรกทุกท่านจะสังเกตจากสไลด์ที่อาตมาขึ้นในขณะนี้นะครับ ก็จะมีคำว่าครั้งแรกหมดเลย ครั้งแรก รูปแรก ครบเป็นครั้งแรก ในแต่ละอย่างมีความสำคัญหมดเลยครับ ต้องเท้าความไปก่อนว่า เมื่อ3เดือนก่อนก็คือวันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน6ตรงกับวันวิสาขบูชา ซึ่งในวันวิสาขบูชาพุทธเจ้าทรงตรัสรู้เป็นพระพุทธเจ้าหลังจากนั้นพระองค์ก็ทรงใช้ระยะเวลาประมาณ49วันหรือ7สัปดาห์ด้วยกันในการที่จะเสวยวิมุตติสุข ซึ่งเสวยวิมุตติสุขคืออะไรอาตมาอาจจะได้มีโอกาสในการอธิบายในครั้งต่อๆไปนะครับหลังจากนั้นระยะเวลาผ่านไปในวันที่จะขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน8พระองค์ทรงระลึกนึกถึงว่าหลักธรรมที่พระองค์ทรงตรัสรู้มาแล้วพระองค์จะเทศให้ใครฟังหรือจะนำไปสอนให้ใครฟังซึ่งบุคคล2คนแรกที่พระองค์ทรงระลึกนึกถึงก็คือท่านอาลาลดาบทและท่านอุทกดาบทแต่ unfortunately ครับเป็นเรื่องที่น่าเสียใจก็คือว่าอาจารย์ทั้ง2ท่านนั้นได้เสียชีวิตลงแล้วต่อมาก็ระลึกนึกถึงบุคคลกลุ่มที่3ครับก็คือท่านปัญจวัคคีย์ทั้ง5คนซึ่งปัญจวัคคีย์ทั้ง5คนเนี่ยก็เป็นบุคคลกลุ่มที่3ที่พระเจ้าทรงระลึกนึกถึงเพราะว่าทั้ง5คนนั้นเป็นบุคคลที่เคยทำทุกขกิริยามาด้วยกันตลอด6ปีพระองค์ก็ทรงนำพระองค์ก็ทรงคิดว่าจะเอาหลักธรรมที่องค์ทรงตรัสรู้เนี่ยไปโปรดปัญจวัคคีย์ทั้ง5คนพระองค์ก็ได้เดินทางจากตำบลอุรุเวลาเสนานิคมนะครับที่พุทธคยาในปัจจุบันเนี่ยเดินทางไปยังป่าอิสิปตนะมฤคทายวันซึ่งในขณะนั้นท่านปัญจวัคคีย์ทั้ง5คนเนี่ยได้อยู่ที่นั่นพอพระองค์ได้เสด็จไปยังป่าอิสิปตนะมฤคทายวันแล้วนะครับพระองค์ได้ทรงแสดงธรรมบทหนึ่งที่ชื่อว่าบทธรรมจักรกัปปวัตตนสูตรซึ่งในวันนั้นตรงกับวันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน8ครับอาสาฬหะแปลว่า8บูชาคือการบูชาคือการบูชาในเดือน8ซึ่งครั้งนั้นนะครับนำไปสู่ข้อ1นะครับเป็นวันที่พระพุทธเจ้านั้นทรงประกาศศาสนาครั้งแรก2เป็นวันที่พระองค์ทรงแสดงธรรมครั้งแรกซึ่งบทหลักธรรมนั้นชื่อว่าบทธรรมจักรกัปปวัตตนสูตร First Sermon in Buddhism ครับ 3. ได้พระสงฆ์รูปแรกที่ชื่อว่าท่านโกณฑัญญะแรกเริ่มเดิมทีท่านไม่ได้ชื่อว่าพระอัญญาโกณฑัญญะนะครับแรกเริ่มเดิมทีคือท่านชื่อว่าโกณฑัญญะแต่ว่าคำว่าอัญญาเนี่ยเพิ่มขึ้นมาจากอัญญาสิวัตตโพโกณฑัญโยซึ่งแปลเป็นภาษาไทยว่าท่านโกณฑัญญะเนี่ยได้รู้หลักธรรมแล้วอันแปลว่าได้นะครับขอโทษครับอันแปลว่าได้แล้วยาแปลว่ารู้นะครับได้รู้แล้วได้รู้หลักธรรมของพระเจ้าแล้วก็ได้พระสงฆ์รูปแรกในครั้งนั้นนำไปสู่ข้อที่4คือการเกิดปรากฏการณ์คือพระรัตนตรัยครบเป็นครั้งแรกและพระรัตนตรัยคืออะไรพระรัตนตรัยคือพระพุทธเจ้าเกิดแล้วในวันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน6พระธรรมเกิดแล้วในวันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน6และพระสงฆ์ก็เกิดแล้วด้วยในวันนี้คือวันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน8ครับและในวันนั้นเป็นวันที่พระจันทร์เต็มดวงวันขึ้น15 ค่ำเดือน8ครับอาจารย์อันนี้ก็เป็นข้อสรุปทั้งหมดที่นี่คือความสำคัญของวันอาสาฬหบูชาครับอาจารย์เท้าความต่อไปในวันพรุ่งนี้ครับอาจารย์ว่าวัดเรานั้นมีกิจกรรมในการที่จะน้อมระลึกนึกถึงในพระพุทธเจ้าพระธรรมเจ้าพระสังฆเจ้าอย่างไรครับอาจารย์
Thank you very much for your explanation, Ajahn T. Yeah. First of all, I would like to convey the message from Thai language to English to all of you.
Yes, teacher.
And who might not understand Thai to understand what is the important aspect or the important of tomorrow full moon, which is we call Asalaha Puja day. You know, Asalaha mean 8. No, the 8th month, correct? The 8th month, according to lunar calendar, and Puja mean to pay homage or to venerate, and Asalaha Puja mean to pay homage on the full moon of the 8th lunar month. And so Ajahn T gave us some history about Buddhism, why this day is so important to our history, and he sum up with 5 important things that we should know about this day. Yeah. First of all, he talked about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, when the Buddha first became enlightened on the full moon of the 6th lunar month, correct, Ajahn? On the full moon of Asalaha Puja, which is the 6th lunar month.
Yes.
And on that particular day, after he became enlightened, he what we call enjoy his enlightenment, his success, of being enlightened, and reflect on the Dharma, reflect on who should him give the teaching. He thought about his 2 teachers that he learned the teaching before he went by himself. And unfortunately, the 2 of his teachers just passed away. Then he thought of his 5 disciple or 5 servants at that time who helped to support him when he first renounced from being a prince to become the contemplative monk and seeking for the enlightenment. And so he thought that maybe these 5 ascetics or the contemplative monk who follow him might understand the teaching. So he intend to give the teaching to them. So, but these 5 ascetics and later became his disciple monk, live pretty far away in Varanasi. In what park is that they stay at that time? Isipatana Marukatayawan Park, correct?
Right, correct.
Or the deer park. Choose it took him about 2 months to walk, not 2 months, almost 2 months to walk on foot from Bodhgaya to Varanasi. And then he gave the first sermon on the full moon of Asalaha Puja day, which is tomorrow, but about 2,600 years ago. And that is the history of tomorrow full moon. And Ajahn T said that there are 5 important aspects that we should know about Asalaha Puja Day tomorrow. First one, the Buddha gave the Buddha start to teach for the first time, to
right
teach the Dharma for the first time, and that's one thing, to propagate the teaching or the truth for the first time. And the second important is the Buddha uh, gave the first sermon, which called Dhammacakkappavattana Suttang for the first time, and we're going to chant Dhammacakkappavattana Suttang to tomorrow. And the third time, the third important is uh, after the Buddha gave the first sermon, one of the 5 ascetics understood the teaching and asked the Buddha to ordain him as a monk. And the Buddha did just that. So we have the monk or the first Buddhist monk for the first time in Buddhist history. And Pra Anya Gotanya was the first Buddhist monk or the first disciple of the Buddha uh, at that time on that particular night, which is tomorrow night. Yeah, but 2,600 years ago. The important aspect of Asalaha Puja Day is tomorrow on that particular night, the triple chain was complete, and a moment, yeah. So on that particular night, there was the complete triple chain after the Buddha gave ordination to Pra Anya Gotanya. There were the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha complete at the first time on that particular day. And these 3 refuge, these 3 things, or triple chain become our refuge until today, And the third, and the fifth aspect of Asalaha Puja Day is tomorrow is the full moon of the 8th lunar month. Yeah. Okay. And to your question, tomorrow at Wat Buddha Metta, we're going to have a day-long meditation retreat, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, we're gonna have meditation retreat. We're gonna have the chanting of Dhammacakkappavattana Suttang to remember that tomorrow, over 2,600 years ago, the Buddha gave Dhammacakkappavattana Suttang to start to teach for the very first time. And this teaching is still available to us until today. And actually, at Wat Buddha Metta, we chant this particular sutta weekly. We chant at Wat Buddha Metta after the evening chanting every Friday evening, because we see how important of Dhammacakkappavattana Suttang to the work and the history of Buddhism for over 2,600 years until today. And tomorrow we're gonna have a combination, of meditation practice, and lunch offering to the monk, and also the chanting of Dhammacakkappavattana Suttang we invite everyone. If you would like to come and join others, we welcome you to join our community for meditation, for lunch offering, and also for the chanting of Dhammacakkappavattana Suttan. We see that chanting Dhammacakkappavattana Suttan, it helps to uh, spread the Dharma, and help to preserve the teaching of the Dharma, and try to understand this particular chanting or this particular sutra, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow, Ajahn T. And we're going to have meditation, we're going to have lunch offering, we're going to have the chanting, and also in the evening for the monk, we're going to listen to monastic vow, or we call Patimok, at Wat Rairat tomorrow in the very evening, around 6 o'clock tomorrow. That's what we are going to do tomorrow. Yes. And again, everyone, if you happen to join us now through Facebook, you can see us through Facebook. Feel free to give us some feedback. This is our very, I would say, first time that I invite someone that very important to our work to talk about Buddhism, to talk about Asalaha Puja Day tomorrow. Yeah. So feel free to give us some feedback. And even though if you live in the US now, it's probably very late for some region of the US. For example, if you live in the Central Time, Midwest, or back East, this is like midnight. Yeah. But if you live in the West Coast, it's just about 9 o'clock, 9:46. And if you live in Thailand, you actually see us or watch us from the actual Asalaha Puja Day of you are our future, Yeah, you are our. Is it right? You are our future. We are not there yet. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If you live in Thailand, you are our future. Yeah, and we are your past. Because we still on the Asalaha Puja Eve, mean the evening before the Asalaha Puja Day. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Again, another thing that we're going to do, and also we would like to talk about the day after the full moon tomorrow, Ajahn T. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Teacher.
And what is the day after tomorrow, after the full moon? Why is so important to Buddhist history?
And in Thai is วันเข้าพรรษา and in English is a rain retreat.
Yeah, the beginning rain retreat.
Yes. ครับก็
So can you explain in Thai about วันเข้าพรรษา or the beginning of the rain retreat to our audience? Yeah.
ครับก็วันเข้าพรรษามีความสำคัญอย่างไรนะครับวันเข้าพรรษาเนี่ยซึ่งตรงกับฤดูฝนนะครับซึ่งเท้าความไปก่อนว่าในสมัยพุทธกาลเนี่ยพระก็มีการปฏิบัติศาสนกิจในการที่จะเดินไปเผยแผ่หลักธรรมต่างๆแต่เนื่องด้วยว่าในฤดูฝนเนี่ยทางชาวบ้านก็มีการปลูกไร่ปลูกนาพระเดินทางไปปฏิบัติศาสนกิจในการเผยแผ่ศาสนาก็ไปเหยียบผลผลิตของชาวบ้านไม่ว่าจะเป็นทุ่งนาทุ่งไร่ต่างๆก่อให้เกิดความเสียหายในขณะนั้นทำให้ชาวบ้านนั้นได้ไปกราบเรียนหรือกราบทูลกับพระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้าว่าเราจะแก้ปัญหานี้อย่างไรนะครับซึ่งพระองค์ก็ ทรงดำริว่าในช่วง3เดือนเนี้ยตั้งแต่วันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือนตั้งแต่วันแรม1ค่ำเดือน8จนถึงวันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน11เนี่ยอยากจะถือโอกาสให้กับประชาชนเนี่ยให้กับพระภิกษุสงฆ์เนี่ยในการที่จะอยู่วัดในการที่จะปฏิบัติธรรมเรียนต่างๆในช่วง3เดือนนี้นะครับก็ถือว่าเป็นช่วงที่ทำให้พระนั้นได้ศึกษาหลักธรรมมากขึ้นครับอันนี้ก็เป็นที่มาของวันเข้าพรรษาก็มีอยู่3เดือนด้วยกันตั้งแต่วันแรม1ค่ำเดือน8จนถึงวันขึ้น15ค่ำเดือน11ครับอาจารย์
Okay, thank you very much, Ajahn T. The day after the full moon tomorrow is the beginning of the rains retreat. And this day or this period of time, it really have the important aspect to Buddhism, and especially for a monastic community as the monks and nuns from the time of the Buddha, because it is the time that the monks and nuns are going to stay permanent place, for at least 3 months. Yeah, not traveling, not spending a night, outside his permanent temple or their permanent temple for the next 3 months. And also this day or this period of time, it gives us the monk to, I would say, to recharge their battery, to recharge their battery, to recharge their energy, their knowledge, and to reflect on their own practice, to study the teaching of the Buddha, and then when the end of the rain retreat, they can go and do the work again. So it gives the monk opportunity to stay at one place and study and practice on their own practice instead of focus on somebody else, focus on their own reflection, own practice. And also at that time, in Asia, for the next 3 months, it is the rain season. And at the rain season in Asia is the time that all of the farmer going to start to grow their crop, their paddy, and sometimes when the monks travel for a big group, it damaged their rice field or their farm, their crop, and that is why the Buddha give the permission for the monk to make a vow not to travel during this period of time for the next 3 months, and then from the day after the full moon tomorrow until the next 3 months, 3 full moon of the 11 lunar month. Yeah, that will be the end of the rain retreat. And we will talk more about this thing in detail when time comes. We still have time to talk about this. But today and tonight, we just want to test our system. We have some technical issue. That's why we are here. So I would say, in my opinion, is a bit late for many of you. Yeah, and hopefully we will do in the early evening. Not too late. So tonight we just testing how it go, and I'm going to go and check how the video, how the sound, and how we do it some slideshow, how it works, how it doesn't work, and see the signal. Is it clear? You can hear us well when we have a conversation. So I'm going to go and check from our Facebook tonight and see what do we need, And so here again, uh, we we want to make sure that when we actually launch this program, when we invite our guests to our program, I know what to do. I know how to use the tool from the software that we use. And again, this program make it possible with the sponsorship from the Council of Thai People in the USA. So we do this program in the name of the Council of Thai People in the USA who own this program, this studio. We happen to be able to use the space from this studio to do our work from Wat Buddha. And there are many monks, many of my friends who also do the program, Dharma program, but a lot of them that do it in Thai. So we want to make a difference that why don't we do it in English, try to bring our guests to talk about Buddhism, to talk about other things that relate to the Dharma, help you to understand Buddhism, understand meditation. We're gonna invite a lot of monks who have very good knowledge on Buddhism, very good knowledge in meditation to talk about this subject, which is very important to uh, Buddhism, to the practice, and toward our goal of realization. And again, uh, this evening, thank you, Ajahn T, for being my guest, and being my IT monk to help to make this program possible. And we actually televise this program from our little temple of Wat Buddha in Sonoran Desert, and our Wat called Wat Buddha, and our English name is the Buddha in the desert, and we're not really in the desert, but we are surrounded by the desert, and that's why you can see the background behind me. And Tucson is beautiful, and Tucson is the home of Saguaro National Park, which is the huge cactus. That there's a few of them behind me in the background, huge of them, huge. I would say big is not enough to explain how big they are, And so we televise this program, this Dharma program in English from Wat Buddha in Tucson, Arizona, to see if we can do this in the future, Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good night. And thank you, Ajahn T. We'll see you next time. And thank you for your help. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, everyone, and see you tomorrow at Wat Buddha. I'm going to be very busy tomorrow. I'm not sure that I can be online tomorrow to do meet the monk tomorrow. We'll let you know again in the future that how many days we want to do this programs a week, maybe once a week. We'll see. Yeah. As the abbot, I'm pretty busy, but we'll try to make time to make this happen, and we would do it in English uh, as much as we can, And I will try to encourage Ajahn T to speak in English. So he's very knowledgeable monk. Thank you, everyone. See you until I see you again.